daily results. The strongest portfolio coming out in April is the Top 50 Select. This was a unique portfolio in the systematic selection, up 14,355. This is updated through Monday, April the 8th. Yesterday was a little bit of an unofficial holiday with the solar eclipse. Was able to watch that here in Dallas, and let's take a look at some of the trading system signals from the 1 million MNS and SR counter trend. Gold is really on a hot streak, so about 3 days in a row of high percentage of winners. Yesterday was 9 for 10. Today there's been 3 for 3 in the SR counter trends, and silver went on a little bit of a losing streak back today, 4 for 5 on the SR counter trends. And then crude oil has a crude swing long coming in. The Nasdaq has been a little bit sloppy this week, and it's giving us a more uniform drawdown entry point that we are looking at. You can see some of the overnight trades are pretty sloppy the last few days, and so I believe we're moving towards a cycle of trend based on what we've seen lately. In the overnight session, we've had a difficult time seeing trends intraday, but overnight there's usually a more trendy environment, and lately that's been choppy as well. So we're moving towards that cycle. Here's some of the highlights on the day. Today we have a V reversal. One of our V reversals are long only, but V reversal 2 is one of the short strategies in this setup. RSI breakout went short. Momentum fader went long here. And so net short Nasdaq positioning right now in the portfolio in the 1 million MNS with momentum reversal and VSD mean reversion. And then if you look at EVP1, had its trailing stop loss taken out right now. S&P night trader has been on a roll lately. You can see several winners in a row taking the trend. There's enough of trend in the S&P. Keep in mind this one has a tight profit target and a larger stop loss in the profit target. So it's had about 3 winners in a row with that narrow profit target and larger stop loss. Some of these others were down last night. Counter trend strategies. Here's momentum reversal. Second counter trend workspace. No trades on those. The trend strategies, DTM4. The trend continues to be challenging. The intraday, the trend has become even more challenging. So, and we've seen even less trend in the indexes at night. And so the one thing that we are seeing a lot of strength in is the SR counter trends in the metals. So that is a highlight so far this month. Let's take a look at the portfolio calculator. Top 50 Select is the top trading portfolio on the month. Stock index portfolio 18 down on the month. This has a drawdown entry alert, 15,000 out of 26,925. And let's see where we are on the drawdown entry. Right here, it recently made an equity peak. It's pulled back to this level. Very solid level to start trading it as of Tuesday, April the 9th. Let's look at the 1 million MNS. Here's the 1 million MNS 91, 29 out of 57. And 1 million MNS 110, 34 out of 57. So this will be traded in a 20% of an E-mini per 250K. So at this point, the risk is about 2,300. No, it's actually the equivalent of 2 micros, about 4,600 at this level per 250K. So about a 2% risk to worst case drawdown. Trying to phase in on that today, intraday. Looking not only for we're looking for this uniform drawdown level as well as a market environment that matches with some tone. And right now, this setup is down 16K on the month. The 91 was down minus 10K. I've also created the MNS 85, which removes a lot of the Nasdaq. There's only 12 Nasdaq strategies left. Nasdaq is the wild card, and this one is about 26K or about 5,200 from its worst case drawdown. This removes the overnight strategies in the stock indexes as well. Really reduces the list in the Nasdaq to only 12 strategies. So Cobra 3, that's actually the S&P. So MNS 85 reduces it to 3, 4 trend strategies in the Nasdaq. It is 7 counter trend strategies or 8 counter trend strategies. So very limited list in this Nasdaq setup, since the Nasdaq has become continues to be pretty wild and an outlier as compared to the rest of the market. So just really shrinking the Nasdaq exposure. If you take a look at this portfolio, 1 million MNS, and we may favor this over the 110. Would like to see the Nasdaq start to perform a little better, not be so much of a wild card, but as long as it is, we may favor the 85 over the 110 just to remove the wild card nature of that particular market. This one averages 236. The actual total profit over drawdown is higher, and you can see here this one would have been up 54K and would be the leading portfolio this month because the Nasdaq continues to weigh on us, going from our favorite market to almost our least favorite market at this point, based on the way it's trading. Very cyclical drawdown curve. And so this is the latest daily updates. Let's go over the 50K portfolio. The 50K portfolio is up 1637.50 on the month, 53.50 drawdown. And let's look at well, those are the new portfolios that we released and recommend for the month. Stock index portfolio 18, one of these 1 millions in the top 50 select 50K portfolio. Those are all of the strategies that we portfolios that we like the most as we go into April, with the leading being the MNS with removing a lot of the Nasdaq, as well as the top 50 select portfolio. Those are the ones that are leading the way. So that is the update. We'll use that as the daily update. You can find all the daily update numbers in the portfolio calculator, as well as we've missed a few days here. Actually, we missed Friday and Monday's update. But today, you can find this in the latest updated portfolio calculator. You can go to the Calcs tab and select your portfolio, and then you can go through each one of these, and you can scroll back, and the name of the system is at the top. And if it's one like free reversal, you can see that it didn't take any trades the last few days. It did today. Actually, this one took the trade today. This one did not. So, for example, the trade on Monday, there was no difference in the equity curve, and so there was no trade on Monday, but on Friday, momentum reversal, you can find how momentum reversal did by going in here and selecting this minus that, and you can see it's up 1165 momentum reversal. So you can get the daily results like that from the portfolio calculator to be very specific. And so 10% if you're trading the micros. And so that's the update on the day through yesterday, August the 8th, or April the 8th, 2024. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.